Hi, I'm Aayush Omar. I'm an SD2 at Clappia. Today we'll talk about this feature that we implemented called location tracking. So in this feature, we allows users to track their location. What was the motivation behind this feature? Suppose an employer wants to track his employee's activity. What we do is we track users location so that employer can see where has his employees been to. Based on this, he can be giving certain incentives and all. I mean, that's the motivation behind this feature. So let's come to how did we do this. So the first problem was the source, how to collect the data. So since the sources are it can vary differently because these field employees can have any kind of devices. It can be low end also, high end also. Plus the devices may have varying hardwares. So collection was important, and also how are we collecting? Since there are many sensors in mobile, so sometimes some APIs give the data collectively from different sensors. But for us, it was not good because it was unreliable. It had some false data also. So we decided to stick to just a single source, that is GPS satellite. So that way we ensured that the data is accurate always. It may not have that many data points, but the data was accurate. Whatever it was accurate. So okay, the next thing comes is how did we store it? So storing was challenging because we were supporting multiple trackings. And for multiple trackings, we cannot start multiple tracking sessions which are listening to which are listening to location changes. Every session is listening to location. We cannot do that. It will consume too much memory and too much power. So what we did was we only just clipped the data. So whatever data we are getting, we started a session. We started listening to location changes, and whenever a session starts, we clip that information to the point where the session ends. That's how we're keeping the data for different sessions. So storing was challenging in that part only. After that comes the sending the data to servers, syncing part. So we support offline. So whenever the network comes, the data is synced. That was not an issue. But again, the data is too much, so we cannot just overload the API. So we batch the data and then send it to server. There are still many challenges open. Like sometimes the device closes the application, closes the service which tracks the data. So for now we just inform the user, and plus we need to inform as well as restart the service. So these are some challenges that we still have to work on. So in future we might work on these services. Thank you.